Whoa! Wow!
This nigga got an all the way chill right now, bro.
Wow! I have still not gotten my Cool Hype Radio hoodie,
and you're gonna get it.
And we got crew sweaters too.
You're gonna get yours.
Wow!
This is a 1 of 1, bro. Relax.
Wow! I see.
Like that hoodie you got on. That's a 1 of 1. Yes, a 1 of 1.
But yeah, because it got more stuff on it.
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
Yeah, blame the wife that you invited.
How you got? How?
She got it made. I didn't make it.
How this nigga got a 1 of 1 hoodie with my face on it? That makes absolutely no sense.
You gotta ask the wife.
That makes no sense, but it's all good.
You're right. You gotta ask the wife because I didn't make it.
It's all good.
I like
that though. That shit's tight. But I'm gonna get you one of these though. Yeah. And you coming home, I'll make sure you get yours.
Yeah, all right.
I got you.
Yeah,
that's on the real.
What's up, dude? 75, Mike.
My boy, what's good? 75.
We at episode 75.
We doing it.
The fuck?
If this is your first time checking us out, this is Some Dude Pod. I go by the name of Mike B. Mm-hmm. That is my boy right there, JR Bang.
Yes, sir.
This is Some Dude Pod, man. The What Digital. Make sure you subscribe.
Rate, like, subscribe, download. Wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, get that merch.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram at Some Dude Pod. I think we got all of that. I think this is gonna be a great show, Mike.
Let's do it.
Because it's like not a lot, but a lot happened.
A lot did happen.
Larry King died.
That's crazy. 2021 is on it right now.
I don't want to first of all, before I get started, Larry King is on the Mount Rushmore of broadcasters to me.
I ain't mad at that.
It's like, you know what? Let me switch it. Like talk show host. It's him. It's David Letterman.
Okay.
It's Arsenio Hall because I gotta have a black person on there.
Absolutely. I was gonna see if you was gonna put Arsenio in there.
No, Arsenio's on there. It's Larry King, David Letterman, Arsenio Hall.
Leno?
No. I love Leno, but it's either David Letterman or Leno.
Okay.
And I'm more of a David Letterman person. Okay. And Johnny Carson. Like, I grew up wanting to be like what? Well, I won't say when I grew up, but as I got older and got more into thinking about broadcasting, so I'll say maybe like 12, 13. I never really told people, but I like my biggest dream is to be a late night talk show host. I wanted to be Arsenio Hall. I wanted to be Johnny Carson. I wanted to be David Letterman. I wanted to be Larry King. The original, the what I was doing the what. Mm-hmm. And the original way I wanted to do the what was similar to how Larry King live is, basically with chairs and a table. If you ever watch Larry King live on CNN, it wasn't no elaborate set. Mm-hmm. It was Buddy, suspenders, glasses, a TV screen if it's via satellite, or just somebody in a table. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's my Mount Rushmore of talk show hosts. Okay. Ain't changing. Buddy interviewed everybody. Like, absolutely. Remember when Chris Brown, the Rihanna thing happened? They sent his ass to Larry King. Mm-hmm. And Larry King grilled his ass. When the OJ verdict happened, Johnny Cochran was on CNN and the juice called. Like, yo, it was good. I'm free. I'm free. Y'all thought I was going to jail. Yeah. But I'm going to tell you when I got jealous of Larry King. Mm-hmm. I got jealous of Larry King when he started doing Larry King Now. He had created a TV platform called Aura TV. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh man, he gonna continue doing the joint. So I'll go on YouTube and I'll catch some of the episodes. But when he interviewed Pusha T, mm-hmm. I was like, yo, when Larry King started interviewing rappers?
Fire.
Like, not just No disrespect intended in what I'm about to say about Pusha T. But when he interviewed Pusha T wasn't at the he wasn't at the upper echelon of known rappers.
Yeah.
So when he interviews with Larry King, I was like, oh no, this is bullshit. Oh, Larry King starting to invade hip hop, huh? He okay. It's bullshit. Fuck out of here, man. You ain't see these niggas on Larry King Live, fam.
Who did that booking? Who booked that?
Who booked that?
Who booked Pusha T for Larry King?
Yeah, I was blown, G. Like, man, it's gonna be hard for us to do if Larry King over here interviewing fucking Tyler the Creator, fam.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard for niggas out here. But nah, man, I love Larry King. Like even how I prepare for interviews is similar to like Larry King. Like one of the things that they talked about a whole bunch today, and I had already knew because I knew about Larry King. Is like, you know, he was notorious for not reading like the one sheets.
Yeah.
Or like if somebody was like, yo, here's a book from authors coming on the show, I'm not reading that book. Because one of the things that I told people is that when I interview you, I want to talk to you like I don't know you.
Right.
And you don't know me. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to be cool. We're going to get to know each other. We're going to have a conversation. Absolutely. But about time we finish, I want to know more about you, of course, than I was when we got there. But also, I want to become interested in you. Like if you got an album that's coming out, I want you to make me just as well as everybody else who's listening to this.
Right.
I want you to make me go grab that album.
Absolutely.
Go listen to that single. Go to that movie. Especially when a lot of times you're gonna know who this person is in the first place. Like we come Denzel Washington would have pop up on this screen. I mean, fuck, it's Denzel. What else?
I think if Denzel popped over here, we really don't have to interview. If Denzel pop up over here, we're gonna want to have a real nigga conversation with Denzel.
Larry King,
know about every movie this nigga been in.
Larry King is the essence of real nigga conversations.
There you go.
Like if you watch Larry King now on YouTube, if you watch Larry King live, he's the essence of real nigga conversations. My guest this week is award-winning actress Angela Bassett. Angela, welcome to Larry King Live. So, what's up with the muscles during, what's love got to do with it? He say some random shit. Yeah, so I felt that one. This week. Hank Aaron died yesterday. Another thing that I learned yesterday with the passing of Hank Aaron might be the most underrated sports player of all time.
That's a hot take.
Like, not just baseball. I'm talking about in any sport. I learned more about Hank Aaron yesterday than I did in the entire 38 and a half years of existence of my life. Like we always hear about 7-15, and then we hear, getting the 755 and all of that stuff. But them talking about some of his defensive numbers.
Yeah.
I knew he was the all-time leader in RBIs too. You can't be the all-time leader in home runs and not be up there in RBIs.
Up there stolen bases too. Like he dominated. He dominated.
Yeah.
He wasn't just a power hitter. Yeah, he was a 305 batting average.
Yeah, like he top 5 in hits.
2,300 RBIs, B. 240 stolen bases, G. Like he slugged 550. For people that don't know what slugging is, slugging percentage is just when you make contact with the baseball. So 55% of the time when Hank Aaron gets up to the plate, he's gonna put the ball in play. So
right, I'm sitting there.
Yeah, for him to dominate baseball, like you don't really. Hank Aaron's name doesn't really get mentioned a lot with like top athletes of all time. Like when you talk about like Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods.
I hate to say what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. If Hank Aaron was white, they would have talked about that man like he was Mickey Mantle.
Damn.
Like, I'm looking at ESPN and the Major League Baseball Network, and I'm like, the fuck? Hey, all I used to hear is 7:15, 7:15, 7:15. Here go the white people running down the court, running down the field, congratulating them. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit. Don't shoot them. Okay, we good. 7:15. But with all of the stats that you just named, I'm like, yo. And then Tim Kurchin, like, yo, he is probably the best, if not one of the best defensive right fielders of all time. And right field is hard. It's not an easy, no position in baseball is, except for first base. To me, first base is, hey, put the nigga there. Put the nigga there.
Oh my God. That's, you know what? And I found out that too. When you watch the movie Moneyball, have you seen Moneyball? And then, they was creating the team and everything like that. And everybody was, I think this was the season when the Oakland Athletics had like dismantled the team after they was like one game away from the World Series or whatever like that. They had Jason Giambi at first base. And then was recruiting motherfuckers like, yo, we need somebody to play first base. And be like, how you gonna replace Jason Giambi? We're like, well, this motherfucker knows how to get on base, but does he know how to play first base? I don't care. That's pretty much what he said. I don't care if he knows how to play. Teach him. That's what they told him. Teach a grown-ass Major League Baseball player to play first base because the shit is really easy. This is not hard.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah. I just want to give you that example on playing first base. Is easy.
First base, put the nigga
there. Yeah, go ahead.
Go stay right there. Just put the hand out.
Yeah, but any other position in baseball.
Right. Any other position is difficult. Tough. And them corners is difficult as shit. But one of the things that I also learned is how he got his start. Hank Aaron was born in Mobile, Alabama at 18 years old with barely no money, basically enough to get a ticket and a bag. He took the train to Indianapolis. And he signed a $200 a month deal with the Indianapolis Clowns, which was a barnstorming team that went from Miami to Cincinnati to Indianapolis. Yeah. They was part of the Negro Leagues, and he had signed a $200 a month contract with them, and he only stayed there for 3 months before he signed a $10,000 deal with the Boston Braves, which ended up moving to Milwaukee, then Atlanta. But his Negro League numbers was lit. Like, yeah, brother, you can't stay here long. And the Indianapolis Clowns was the movie. Have you ever seen the movie Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars with Billy D. Williams? If you love baseball, I know you love baseball. You got to watch that movie.
What's the name of this movie?
Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars. It's Billy D. Williams and James Earl Jones. It's a dope-ass movie. Came out in the 70s. About a barnstorming Negro League team, and they doing what they doing to keep the team alive. But yeah, Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars, Billy D. Williams is a great movie. That movie is loosely based off of the Indianapolis Clowns.
What was the other Negro League baseball movie that had Delroy Lindo in it? Which one was that? What was that one called?
The Love of the Game, or there's some shit like that.
Okay. I was trying to make sure that wasn't the same movie because I remember that one when Delroy Lindo he played Satchel Paige.
Yeah. This was more of that movie was more of a serious movie where Bingo Long and the Traveling All-Stars was more of a comedy movie that got a little serious because James Earl Jones was the old timer that was on the squad. And he came in, he had to get that little bit of oomph left and get there. But Great movie. I think it's actually on YouTube too. But I digress. Mm-hmm. I learned a lot more about Hank Aaron again that I did when you just hear 715 all the time. Yeah. Also,
Hank Aaron deserves a biopic, bro. But should have been had that.
Bruh, son.
It should have been had that.
Bruh. He was also on the WCW Championship Committee.
Okay.
You go watch a couple of them episodes of WCW Saturday night,
Hey.
Aaron is on one of them joints. But like he's also one of the figures that I wish I could have met. So that's dope. Also, another person who died this week was Julio from San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He ain't as big as too, but I loved Julio on San Francisco.
Yeah.
Him and Rollo used to have a little back and forth. Should be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird, man. But yeah, Larry King, and then what they meant to something that's in Atlanta too. Like CNN is based in Atlanta. If Larry King basically saved or just built CNN. Because CNN started, I think it was in 1980. He got hired in 1985. He was there for 25 years.
Yeah.
I don't think the people really know CNN if Larry King doesn't do Larry King Live.
Right.
So rest in peace to those figures. Both of them, especially Hank Aaron and Larry King. We're probably not even doing this podcast right now if it wasn't for them two, because you know what Hank Aaron has done. And what Larry King has done in the business, like him leaving CNN, and then in 2010, and then starting, like I say, he started Aura TV, started 2 shows on there too, Politicking with Larry King and Larry King Now. Like he started diversifying who he interviews, so you start seeing more rappers and stuff on there. You saw wrestlers on that joint too. You saw a lot. And then again, Hank Aaron. You're right. We need a Hank Aaron biopic.
Not just some 30 for 30 documentary. We need a biopic.
We need a biopic. If you did one on Jackie Robinson,
absolutely.
Definitely one on people like Willie Mays and Hank Aaron. And it was something else that Tim Kirchin said before I move on. And I'm trying to get it right what he said, but he was talking about how Willie Mays, he was in the shadow of Willie Mays.
Yeah.
And how people really expected Willie Mays to be the all-time leader in this and that and the third and all that stuff, but it was Hank Aaron with a 23-year career in the South too. Like imagine doing all this stuff in the South, getting called nigga. They said he kept all of his hate mail. Like, the resolve you gotta have.
Yeah, man. Bruh, man,
you gotta have some resolve.
Yeah.
Ain't the Salt and Pepper movie come on tonight too?
Yeah, I was just talking about that too with the wife. Obviously, there's a little bit of controversy too around the movie because Spinderella is not involved in the movie at all.
Yeah,
I guess there's a beef. There's a beef. That's you know what? It's fucked up too because it's the name of the group. Obviously, yes, Salt and Pepper. They were the MCs. They were the focal points of the group. But that's like, but that's like with Run DMC. Jam Master Jay didn't rap, but he was the DJ.
Yeah, nigga Jay.
He's in the group. He's a group member.
He is Run DMC.
He is Run DMC. He's not just, that's our tour DJ when we go on tour. He spins our records. Like, he's a group member.
They've had issues for a while though.
Yeah,
they excommunicated her at the group. Like I think it was last year. They was like, yo, she's not. I don't get that. Somebody spend the only thing that should take place to make Cinderella to not be a part of anything Salt and Pepper. She had to fuck somebody that one of them liked, she has had to stole some money,
right,
or not shared in something had happened.
That's what I'm saying. It's a backstory to it. I don't know exactly the details.
That like it has to be on that level,
right?
Where Spinderella is not a part of Salt and Pepper, a Salt and Pepper tour, a Salt and Pepper movie. Now, the other part I don't like about this movie is how Pepper's light skinned in this movie.
This girl look a little caramel, right?
This girl is caramel. Nothing against the actress, but yeah, they needed somebody a little bit darker.
Yeah, let's go premiere tonight. I might catch it, might not.
I'll watch it for the laughs and for the Twitter.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll see what's
but those are some of the things that have happened this week. Let's get to it though, man. One more thing before that. You gotta let this water thing go.
Yeah, y'all niggas not going to keep on clowning Dasani. Yeah, I'm not for the clowning the Dasani water, B. I'm not gonna ever let it go. I'm gonna keep drinking Dasani. I'm not drinking. I don't have Dasani on me right now. I got a little Ice Mountain. Y'all be trashing this too. But hey,
no, I don't trash Ice Mountain.
I like Ice Mountain too.
Keep drinking Ice Mountain.
Y'all like Ice Mountain, but don't like Dasani. That's odd to me, bro.
Dasani is water gun water.
Yeah, I don't know.
The water hose is better than the shiny.
That shit is absolutely nuts.
You gotta let that hurt go, Mike.
The Nestle water is water gun water,
that's
nigga.
Number 2.
The Dasani tastes 10 times better than Nestle water.
That's number 2.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
Number 2, man. Hey, but you continue like you
Dasani water at our cost, nigga.
You continue liking that Shanty water, okay? You can like that Shanty water. All you want, Mike. That Shanty water. You like that Shanty water? Go ahead, like that
Dasani water at all costs. Y'all niggas bugging.
It's Shanty water. All right, man. I watched Verzuz today. I watched the Verzuz today.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, cool.
I watched it. So let me build the scene here. Verzuz happened Thursday. On the 21st, Thursday, Ashanti versus Keyshia Cole.
Mm-hmm.
They set the date twice, but COVID got in the way. But they had it on the 21st. Nobody was in the same. Well, they wasn't in the same room with Ashanti or Keyshia Cole. They was not in the same room, but they had chairs. They had Ciroc and Doritos. So I guess Doritos is a new sponsor of Verzuz. So I'm gonna tell you why I tuned out.
You tuned out while you were watching it?
No, not while I was watching it. Well, I'm gonna tell you why I didn't make it.
Okay. I think the reason why you didn't. No, go ahead. You could go first. You can say your reason why you didn't.
Tell me why you think.
Well, you already said it. You posted it in the group. You posted it. Like you posted not in the group, but you posted it on your status. I mean, you kind of.
It wasn't just like that. So what I said the catalogs.
Yeah, the catalog ain't long enough.
But it wasn't just that. That DJ was the worst DJing I've heard.
Wait. Do you mean you were tuned out? Oh, so on the night of when we were waiting for them to come out and the DJ was playing music, that turned you off of it. Man, I'm not. If it's bad enough, I gotta wait. Second of all, you're not even jamming right now. You ain't even giving us the jam to.
I was like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, this is terrible. I'm perplexed. I'm like, yo,
that's funny. You know what though? I actually wasn't even gonna watch at first, only because of the pushback, and then I was like, they're not gonna be in the same room. It's kind of gonna be like Ludacris versus Nelly, like that. You know, we're gonna get technical difficulties and shit. But and when I first started watching, okay, and then I was like, all right, let me check it out. You know what? Just because obviously the the social media family was watching. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and get in here. Let me watch it. So I started watching it on IG, which was a big mistake. And it made me realize how blessed we are now with Apple Music. And I'm so glad that they actually, partnered up with Apple Music to give us that viewing experience, because I was like, yo, let me check this out on Apple Music real quick just to see. Yeah. And on compared to watching it on IG, Apple Music, the audio was crispy.
That's why I just put the Apple crispy. Get the Apple TV remote, pop out. There we go.
Man, it was crispy.
I just actually hit my man Brando, who listens to the show. He's in the Sun Dude Pod group. He's actually in Houston.
Okay.
Because the DJ is from Houston. And the DJ did an interview on their morning show out there. So I actually just hit him, told him I want him to join the pod real quick. So he could talk about what the DJ said was the reason why Keyshia Cole took too long.
Okay. So can I say why? DJ. According to the DJ, okay.
According to Keyshia Cole's DJ, who DJs on the station out there in Houston. But I mean, it's no disrespect to homie, because even he know if he were to go back and listen, man, that was off night, bro. That was like I turned it on, Mike. I'm in the recliner.
Yeah.
I'm woke. I'm like, all right, she ain't got here yet, but like that happens.
And you know what? I'm about to say, like, we've had verses. We've waited plenty of time
for motherfuckers to come out. Nice, so you be probably cleaning up.
Tripping.
Like, oh, hey.
I think we waited like an hour for Jeezy and Gucci.
The reason why I went to sleep was because of the DJ.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. After I heard the new Fat Joe song again, and then it just stopped and just went into another song, I said then, I told Miriam, I said, man, you got it.
I didn't really sit in on the DJ. I kind of went in and out. When I seen Ashanti was out there by herself and she was talking and shit, I'm like, all right, look, I'm gonna just tune in when Keyshia get out here. I'm not finna sit here and watch Ashanti. She wants to talk to the fans and have a regular IG, my IG live moment with the fans and shit. I'm like, nah, I'm good. So when Keyshia Cole come out, I'll tune back in. So that's kind of like what I did. So the DJ, I didn't really get a chance to hear how the DJ was. I didn't really hear it, but wasn't enough to keep me in tune. Bruh. So if you say it was bad bang, I believe you.
Bruh, that shit was. I told Miriam, I said, hey, I'm out. We switched. I laid on the couch. I said, I'm out. This DJ.
And according to some sources, I think I heard that Keyshia Cole didn't want to come out because she saw how the visual looked on her side.
Yeah, that's her. Brando is going to talk about all of that stuff. That came from the DJ in Houston.
Okay.
But yeah, when he gets on him, I just hit him like, I want to talk about this Verzuz shit.
Okay.
But I went to sleep. You want to know when I woke up? I woke up and OT Genesis was on the screen.
Singing Love?
Yeah, I was at the end. I was like, oh, OT here? Okay.
Why is OT there? Is that like a thing or something?
Yeah, matter of fact, here's Brando out in Houston. What's going on?
Hey, I have to make sure the mic was working first, because I just got this new joint.
So because you sound Puerto Rican.
I live Puerto Rican, nigga. That's what it is too.
That too, yeah. Take the mic off, because you sound like take the mic off. That's you just talking.
Yeah,
your ass sound like a dirty Mexican right now. He sounds like your mic. Yeah. Just switch. Yeah.
Hilarious.
There we go.
There you go.
You sounded like a dirty Mexican, fam. And he sounded like one of the Mexicans at Nitro. He sounded like one of the dirty Mexicans at Nitro. They be trying to dance up on girls. Hey, how you doing? Come and start. I don't mean to sound racist. But Brando is in Houston. He actually works for Radio 1 Houston. I was telling him just to plug the conversation. I told him that I did put on Facebook that the catalogs from the ladies was not strong enough for me to stay up.
Right.
But the DJ here was the main reason why I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And I know that you have a connection of sort with the DJ. Yeah. So you could defend him here. Now, I am not talking about, I'm not saying he's a terrible DJ. I'm saying it was a terrible night. It was like if Michael Jordan were to have an off night, you know, he goes 3 for 24 for 9 points.
They say he was terrible.
That was this night. But it was also some other issues. So being that this your content, I wanted to bring you on to talk about the issues with Keyshia Cole, the reason why she was late and all of that stuff.
Yeah. So what occurred was that how they had it set up compared to the other times when they're like all together in one, everybody's in different spots. So the engineer's in one spot, the DJ's in another spot, and Keyshia's in one spot. So initially when, they do the whole warm up, the DJ mix and all that, Keyshia's monitor wasn't working. So she couldn't see jack. So she was upset about that. And also the fact that, this is now the third time they had to do this because she had a whole album rollout plan and all that type of shit. And that got messed up the moment.
She got a new album coming out?
Yeah.
Hey, let's say for the record, though, the joint that Keyshia Cole played, she played her new record. Yeah. That shit is fire. Let's just put that. I just want to say that on record. It ain't out yet. Ashanti's new single is out. Ashanti's new single was cool too. But the joint that Keyshia played, hard. Go ahead, continue, bro. Continue.
Yeah. So when you have those elements and like you got technical difficulties, third time, your album rollout got messed up, so now you got to figure out how to do it. Because as you know, Bang, like when you have Verzuz now, it's like, yo, what are you promoting to go with, right?
Yep.
So with all that kind of like snowballs in is like, and you don't really, you just kind of fussy, kind of, you don't want to do nothing just yet. So you just chilling, trying to make sure all the sound and shit is right before you go out there. So that's one thing. Secondly, when you have an issue, they're trying to run this feed from LA to New York because, Shanti up in Jersey, Keyshia in LA. So it's not all together. So, you know what I'm saying? So what you playing with the DJ, the DJ is supposed to be talking to each other, you know what I'm saying? Having more like a good camaraderie. That wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so is the equipment that they were using, is that part of the Verzuz pack that that Swiss and Timbo say that they send out to all the artists before they were doing the in the same room thing?
Like a box.
The Verzuz kit. The Verzuz kit.
You open it up, the kit. Like how you got your microphone for Red Bull today. I feel you. See, plug.
So when you have them type of situations, bro, it gets kind of crazy. It gets like Bret Hart, Lex Luger at the 94 Rumble. That's how crazy it gets because you're like, wait, who really won, right? So when you have them issues in terms of production and then finally it happens and then the DJ is mixing and playing records. Now, what is not known to a lot of people is that that's what Keyshia wants of him. She wants him to scratch in them records like that. Now, where some of the I know, right? But some of the records he played, of course, and that's my man's. And I'm telling you this to this day, like some of the records I'm like, because I've seen this man rock numerous venues all over Houston and kill the shit. This was just one of them nights we was like, hold on, you gotta fight back, bro, fight back. We texting, hitting them up, like, yo, they in your ass right now, B. I need you to not say you in one spot. I need you to bring it back, bring it back where you need to be. And after the intermission, you know what I'm saying, he made that one slip up with the R. Kelly Biggie joint. Even though I love that record, I can't play it no more because the nigga from Chicago, the nasty man, is now the high fructose corn syrup of the music industry.
Hey, you know what? Let me shut up because that's a song I'm going to play. All right, I don't give a fuck.
Wait, he played wait, which song y'all talking about?
Fuck You Tonight.
He played Fuck You Tonight.
Yeah.
Now I will say when he played that, I was like, oh, okay, I said, okay, we getting back in it. Let's go.
I ain't mad at an R. Kelly
taking chances. Let's go.
In a DJ mix.
Yeah.
Now, an R. Kelly song might get awkward for people, but if you throw a feature album, I let that ride. But go ahead, it's a Biggie song.
Okay.
It's a Biggie song.
That's
it's a Biggie song. So what happens is, you know what I'm saying, he's also playing that who the fuck is that? That Boyz II Men countdown. 10, 9, 8. And he mixed it to where it's like 713, because of course he's trying to lead into some Houston shit. So he played like Lil Kiki. He played this record by Lil Man called Yayo. That's the record he played over and over. And a lot of people online were like, yo, what the fuck is this? Right?
Okay.
Because he, you know what I'm saying, he pushing the record. The same way they pushing that Fat Joe record with the dude that's killing mixes on Twitter. Same shit. So basically, and what's funny is there was a whole walkie-talkie app night afterwards, because all the Houston folks had to ask questions. And then, you know, he came in, stood his ground on shit. And afterwards, you know, he called up my peoples at the station, you know, explained exactly what the technical issues were, and here we are today.
So basically, she had issues on her end, and she was already frustrated,
right?
Because from where I watched it at, because I watched it today, I don't feel. I also brought you in because I don't feel like I am as qualified to talk about these two women.
Yeah.
So, but we need a back and forth. So. Man. There was a song that played, like, for example, there was a song that played, and I said, yo, I ain't never heard this Ashanti song before. And the wife looked at me crazy. She looked at me, she was like, what the fuck is you talking about? You ain't never heard that song? That was a single. I said, huh? It was late in the show. I don't know. I can't even explain the song because that was the first time I heard it. And she was like, that was a single. And I was like, it was? Like, the radio man? You the radio man? And you ain't know that? I was like, nah, this is new to me.
Now, shit, to be fair, Bang, a lot of them later Ashanti records, like, they made radio, but they didn't like go the same way them 02, 03 Ashanti records went. So, like,
hey,
if you got a single,
look here, dog. Look here. Keyshia Cole won. Let's be clear here. Keyshia Cole won, and Ashanti's clip read out early. She was done.
Okay. Wait.
Ashanti was
Mike.
Ashanti was finito.
I've listened to you have many conversations about Eminem on this pod. I've listened to you have many conversations.
Why do niggas do that? Why do y'all do that?
I'm gonna tell you this now. I love you, Mike. Like deadass, I love you, but Keyshia Cole ran this shit like she was a Mike D'Antoni offense.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is this. She came out the gate with hit. And she did not stretch her shit out good. Like she played all her high spades too fucking early. I
will before, because I pulled up the track list. Because I literally have no dog in the fight here. This is crazy because I had more of a dog in the fight in the Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight.
I feel you.
This shit. But I pulled up the songs. So before I want to go song by song first. Because I do agree. I actually agree with both of y'all. Because there's some songs that there was a song. Let me just wait. Because I wish I could pull Ashanti in and ask that question why. So let's go to round one. Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. First,
Ashanti played Happy. Keyshia Cole played I Changed My Mind. I'll say I think Keyshia Cole played this perfectly because that was her first song.
It's her first single.
First single. Throw it out there. Yeah. Get it out the way. Yeah. But again, I ain't got no dog in the fight here, so I'll be a tiebreaker more than anything. So Mike is our part. We're gonna start with you. Round one. Who you got?
I Changed My Mind versus Ashanti played Happy. Happy is a great record, by the way. It was a lot of rounds that were close. This was a close one, but I'm gonna take this one because this is Kanye on the beat. That's why That's why Keyshia Cole won that round. Okay. Keyshia Cole won that round because Kanye production. That's why she won. And it's a good song.
Look, I Changed My Mind is a hot fucking spade off a rip. So Keisha was gonna win that one regardless. Like Ashanti could play whatever. It's not beating I Changed My Mind.
All right, there we go.
I agree with you guys. For I think it's a high spade as well. Hey, Miriam, what was that song that you from Ashanti that I ain't know? Yeah, she don't even remember. All right, round 2. My wife. Let's go to round 2. I Should Have Cheated versus The Way That I Love You. Let's go with you, Brando. Let's go with you, Brando. Where we at?
That's simple. I should have cheated. Again, that's what I say. Like Keyshia was coming out heavy. Like The Way That I Love You, like the beat cool and everything, but there is no more powerful elixir from my high school years. We talking 02 to 06 than a Keyshia Cole record when a chick has been through some shit, but an ain't shit nigga, they will sing Keyshia Cole up and down. Keyshia Cole was that era's Mary J. Blige. Mary J was happy during that era.
That is true. And I forgot y'all was in high school at that time.
He was at Best Buy at the time. I know.
Yeah. But see, this is where we separate Ashanti and Keyshia Cole because these are high spades, but these are off her first album. So she just getting stronger though. Keyshia Cole's career got stronger, B.
Yeah.
Got stronger. So Keyshia Cole threw out some fire later on. We'll get once we roll through the track list, we gonna see. But this was
we should throwing out body blows off rip though.
Body blows. This song that Ashanti played though, I don't know that song, man. This was off. I don't know that song. No, the song that The Way That I Love You. I don't remember this. See
yeah, I remember that song.
Okay, I remember this song, but this album though. But I think Ashanti fell off the radar on this album. Like nothing really was fire off here. This was
fun fact. I forgot what Grammy it was, but it was a new R&B Grammy, and Ashanti beat Beyonce for that Grammy award. I still laugh at that.
Ashanti won a Grammy over Beyonce?
Yeah.
Ashanti still has the most egregious New York Times story I've ever seen in my life.
That's the one where they was talking about she was like the next R&B superstar, not Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah, like solo Beyonce. She's a star, but she's no Ashanti.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Okay.
Look at Mike's face. Mike's like, what?
Yeah.
But again, this was 03, and if you think about it, like solo Beyonce wasn't a proven commodity yet, so I understand. But in hindsight, it's like,
I wouldn't at all. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wouldn't even did it at that time. That's just me. I would. But we gonna keep going, man. So we all have Keyshia Cole winning round 2. So we go to round 3. Enough of No Love with Lil Wayne and Don't Leave Me Alone.
I never heard this song. I don't remember this song.
Which song?
It's the Ashanti song. I don't know this song, bro.
I didn't either.
I don't know this song.
I gave it to Keyshia because I didn't know the song.
This is off one of the albums where Ashanti's career was on the decline.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't know either song.
No, I know the Keyshia Cole Lil Wayne record. I remember that. That wasn't one of her big records.
I didn't know either song.
Off that album, this was the first single off that album. So I remember. Was
it an album cut?
It was a single. It was the first single.
It was the first single because that's the Wayne feature in what? That was like what 2012, like 2011?
Might be 2011, 2012, something like that. Yeah. This was more so on the downside of Keyshia's career. But Keyshia Cole wins this just off. This is default Keyshia because I know the Keyshia song and I don't know the Ashanti record.
I got something to say, and my wife just walked past. I know she gonna look at me crazy, but if this is 2012, we were together, so I'm cool in saying this. But I wasn't with women. I don't think I was dealing with women who, or at least dealing with them long enough that Keyshia Cole would be in their CD change. I wasn't dealing with that type of woman that, like, like CD3 would be Keyshia Cole album.
Yeah.
At least the wife wasn't rocking Keyshia Cole around me. Like, she wasn't playing, I Should Have Cheated around me. I'm glad she wasn't. But this is also part of the reason why I'm not familiar with these women, because you probably had to date women who love these two women. And while they probably loved them, I probably wasn't around them long enough to know some of these songs. But yeah, looks like we're So Keyshia Cole 3-0?
Mm-hmm. Keyshia Cole winning 3-0 right now.
Real. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Round
later, but yes.
Round 4. I should have let you go, featuring Amina, and Rock With You with Ashanti. Oh, baby. Now I know this song.
All right, Ashanti gets this one. This is a close one though. But Ashanti, I think I give this one to Ashanti. I give her this round.
Yep.
Okay.
We agree.
I give her that.
We 3-1 here because I'm more familiar with Rock With You. Oh, baby. But I still laugh when they bring the Michael Jackson into it, and she did the version. She did the version where they brought the Michael Jackson "Rock With You" into it, and I laugh at it.
I like that.
I liked it. I was a little. It caught me off guard a little bit. I was like, okay.
I like the way I think she does that. I think she uses that when she performs. I think.
Yeah.
I think that's when she performs. I think she uses that.
All right. So round 5. I remember. And Southside.
I actually forgot Ashanti was featured on that record. I forgot about that.
I forgot it too.
I forgot about that. That's
the whole concept of Southside still makes no sense to me. You got a dude from New Orleans and a girl from New Jersey shouting out Atlanta. What fucking sense does that make?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fire ass record. I give that shit to Ashanti too. Since 3-2, but still, I'm like,
I'm not giving that one to Ashanti. I can't get that.
I will. Hey, Keyshia Cole. I remember is a high.
Oh wait. I
gotta get out to Keyshia.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving that one to Ashanti only because I remember like to death, and they like killed.
I respect it.
So
that could go either way. It could go either way.
So Brando has it 3-2. Mike has it 4-1. I have it 4-1. Now, mind you, again, my 4-1 really don't count. It's just what I'm familiar with. All right, so we're gonna go to round 6. Keyshia Cole last night. And since it was written by Ashanti, and her vocals are still on the song, Jennifer Lopez, Ain't It Funny with Cadillac Tanjaro.
I was today years old when I found out Ashanti wrote that J-Lo shit. So I didn't know.
Damn,
I didn't know that.
Vocals are still on the song.
God,
I didn't know that.
Mike, did you not watch the inauguration where we was like, yo, can Ashanti come out and play for J-Lo?
I was at work during the inauguration, so I didn't see the inauguration.
Bro.
I missed that.
It is forever.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't. Ashanti's vocals is on that song.
All the early fire J-Lo records, except like If You Have My Love, written by Ashanti.
Yeah, Ashanti's gonna cake forever because of Jennifer Lopez.
Keyshia Cole still won that round. I picked last night. I'm picking the Diddy record. Ain't it funny as fire? That's a toss-up. I'm being biased. I'm putting my bias here.
The Craig Mack flip. I actually appreciate how Jock came in on the record. I'm like, it must be
fire record. Fire John Rule. Fire.
I love that.
I'm taking last night, bro. Now
I'm gonna go with last night because last night was a good club record.
I like last night better. I think it's a better record too.
You're not gonna hear me. You're not gonna hear me talk. Ain't that funny? Like you're not gonna. So I'm going with Keyshia Cole. Brando, you got Keyshia Cole or you say you got who? Okay. So you got a tie right now.
Mm-hmm.
Talk that shit.
5-1.
All right.
Mike got a ball going.
It's going.
This is where it got weird for me.
Oh shit.
Round 7. I was watching it early today, and I was like, whoa. We playing Pac songs?
Hold up. Hold up, bang.
Go ahead.
First of all, I'm not going to allow you to trash the Keyshia record. Do whatever you want to that Ashanti record, though, because I never heard that song before.
I never heard it. I didn't
know Ashanti had a song with Tupac. Now, Play Your Cards Right. That's a fire record, nigga.
That's what.
Hey, hold up, Mike. That is Dorito track the night.
Right.
I know, right? They ran that back 3 times, but that play of cards, right? I remember when that dropped. That's a Keyshia Cole single, and that single was fire, nigga.
Look, I'm getting on the Keyshia rip. Now I knew they had that record. I knew because I remember the rollout for that particular Pac album had that damn Ashanti and T.I. record like up early as a single, and I was like, "Ew, nigga, this stank."
I did not know that song existed.
You didn't know which song? The Ashanti record?
The Ashanti song existed.
I didn't know.
I was trying to figure it out. Like, yo, when was this the time where Ja Rule was trying to be Tupac, and he was gonna drop an album of Tupac songs?
I mean, is that not like half his career?
I mean, yeah. Look, man, I can't answer. I was just like, yo, where the song came from, and I thought it was very Pac's life. Like, what is this? This is terrible. This might have been the worst song to play in a Verzuz.
I think she had to do it though, because obviously she was trying to. It was just a counter. She just countered it. That's all.
I
think she knew that Keyshia Cole was gonna play her cards right, so she figured like, let me throw my Pac record in there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I ain't never heard this.
That song was piss poor. That song was terrible. If I was Tupac, I would have came out of my grave and I would have been like, bitch, why the fuck is you playing like this?
Man, look, I understand the concept of playing a Pac record for a Pac record, but
yeah, she should have played a Pac record. She should have played Pain. And said she should have played Pain. The Ja Rule version of Pain, and just said that I wrote part of this song. That's what she should have did.
Should have played Pour Out a Little Liquor. That's what you should have did. Something to keep the party going. Goddamn. Play I Get Around. That should have been the first moment in Verzuz history where you literally just call out like, yo, I ain't got this car. Like, act like some Uno shit. You just skip.
That
was ass, man. It was bad.
So Brando has it 4-3 Keyshia Cole. We have it 6-1 Keyshia Cole. So Keyshia Cole's in a route right now. This is when I wake up. I woke up round 8 because, as I told Mike, I woke up and OT Genesis was on my TV screen. So what the fuck is going on here? I thought they didn't like each other. All right, that's cool. Let's get it. So we got Love for Keyshia Cole versus Rain on Me.
It's a close one.
This is a close round. The heck is coming on, boy? Decline. That is not my phone. Go ahead. Sorry.
This is a close one right here. Brando, who you got here?
Man, this one was tough. This is a tough one, right? This is the first real tough one because
I think this is when it really
got Rain on Me is a top 5, top 3 Ashanti record, and then I love Love, but also I think you should have played Love at the end of the night. Because if you've ever been in the club, Love is the last song they play for you to say, hey, might say, you feeling shorty over there? Yo, might say, talk to her, get her a drink, let's bounce, because last call. So this is gonna sound like sacrilege. I'm gonna go Rain on Me only because I think Love should have came way later in the fucking night. With OT Genesis too. It should have came later. I'm
actually picking Rain on Me here regardless. If I like any Ashanti song, it's Rain on Me. It's the sample. That's a classic sample. It's a classic song. I like the video. I love if it's one Ashanti song I'm not telling you to turn from, it's that one. Yeah. And I hate Love. I'm not gonna. It's not. Look, I hate that song. I get why people like it.
Yeah,
but I've heard too many ghetto girls sing the song and be like, no, I'm good. Love is that generation's Superwoman. You know, if you grew up in my era, girls will sing Karen White Superwoman at the show. That's Love. I don't like that song because of that. Rain on Me gets that one. Ashanti's up 7-2 for me.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I give Ashanti on that one because I mean, Love is almost like Neo So Sick. It is like Tevin Campbell's Can We Talk? And I love Tevin Campbell's Can We Talk, but it's one of them records like, yo, if I never hear this song again, I'm good. I'm quite happy.
The Tevin Campbell record? You good with over here? I rock to the Tevin
Bro, you know, all right. No. Like, I'm saying Tevin Campbell, you hear that all the way at the talent shows. Like, Can We Talk is a brunch staple, my nigga. Like, you're never getting rid of that record.
Yeah.
It is that song they always play at brunch. It is the Keyshia Cole remix of Be Your Girl by Teacher Moses. Is Mark Morris's Return of the Mac. It's like, again, like those are brunch staples. Those are brunch staples. By the way, I miss brunch. I miss outside. Like I miss because again, Houston been wilding the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie, but I miss
outside of Houston.
Say what?
You ain't been outside?
I've been outside safely. I ain't been in no damn clubs. I've not been to a point where our mayor
the clubs is like all the way open. Shit is all the way open in Houston, right? Pretty much. Like
if you have reclassified your venue as a restaurant, you can be open.
Oh, so
y'all dirty.
Onyx is open, yeah. Onyx is
y'all
open.
dirty. Y'all dirty in Houston. Y'all like the south side of Chicago right now.
State. That's the state. So look, if the state's like, yo, y'all can play by these rules, all the hustlers in Houston are like, bets.
Oh,
yo, act like we about to cook some chicken wings in this hole and we gonna get it popping. And that's been every venue since Memorial Day weekend.
Some dirty niggas down there.
Hey, Mike, did you got Love or Rain on Me?
Hey, look, I'm gonna pick Rain on Me only because OT Genesis came out and fucked it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pick Rain on Me.
So what we got? So we got 6-2, where Brandon has it 4-4.
Yeah, I think it's 4-4. Yeah.
You got it with the tie. Round 9. Keyshia Cole, Trust and Believe. And then we got Down for You with Charlie Baltimore, Ja Rule, Ashanti, and Vita.
Down for You. I forgot about that record, actually. I forgot about that.
That was a BET in the summertime staple. Like you could not escape that at all.
I forgot about that one. Yeah. Ashanti for the win on that one. 6-3.
Yeah. So 6-3 with 5-4 Ashanti right now. All right, Brenda, let's go. You've Changed. Keyshia Cole versus Ashanti Runaway.
Hold on real quick. Let me see this shit real quick. You changed this Keyshia Cole. I might not know. Oh, that's all. I'm tripping. My fault. My bad. Keyshia get that one.
Yeah, Keyshia get that one.
Anything Keyshia play off the first album is a go.
That's a good. Yeah, that one I give you. I give you that one. Yeah.
All right. So we go to round 10. Let's see if we can tie it up here for Brando. Let's see if we can keep the momentum. Well, no, excuse me, round 11, excuse me. Let's see if we can break a tie. Keyshia Cole, Heaven Sent versus Ashanti Baby.
Ooh, that's another
Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent is the ace. Can't lose.
You can't lose.
Can't lose. The only way that song was gonna lose is if Ashanti played Foolish. That's the only way. So Heaven Sent won that. Heaven Sent is top notch Keyshia Cole right there.
It is, but
Baby is fire though. Baby is fire.
But hey, Mike, real quick, who did the original sample to Baby?
Wait, hold on. What you say? Who originally sampled it? You said?
Mm-hmm. Who did the original sample for it?
Who did the original sample?
Scarface.
Okay.
So you already know what my bias is going on this.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Because again, she look, Ashanti got love forever in this city off that record alone.
This probably is the hardest one. Because I love Heaven Sent.
Heaven Sent is fire.
But because of Scarface, I love Baby. If I know I hate ties in verses, but this would probably be the only one ever that I'd be like, man, this might be a tie. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick Heaven Sent.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, man. So what we got, Mike?
What we at? 7-3 or what?
7-4?
Yeah, y'all at 7-4. Keyshia, I'm at I think 7-4 Ashanti.
Yeah, I think we're GDs here. We're all GDs here. Let's go to round 12. Ashanti, Only You versus Keyshia Cole, brand new.
I'm gonna pick that Only You intro. That intro was fire.
Oh, the guitar Only You, yeah, Ashanti.
I'm not gonna front.
Oh yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
I hate this song.
The intro, the Ashanti joint.
I hate that song. Not only do I hate that song, I hate the video. I hate everything about that song. Like, if you watch that video, it don't look like nobody in that joint got rhythm. I hate that song. Keyshia Cole wins that one by default.
Okay.
I hate.
Look, I ain't never touched with Ashanti video for the dancing. I came for the looks.
I know, I get it, but if you watch, to me, like when I remember when they premiered that video,
yeah,
and I was just like, nah, this whack. Yeah, I hate that song like with a passion. Here's another. Okay, so
75.
So round 13, Fat Joe, What's Love, Keyshia Cole, Trust.
This is an automatic for Ashanti.
Yes,
What's Love is your throwback station's favorite record to play. All right,
boy.
Any throwback station,
boy.
What's Love is the what we call it on the radio, the power record.
That's the power record.
That's the power record right there.
Yo.
Okay? I hear that song every hour on the hour.
Man,
on your favorite throwback station.
It was that. It was hot in here. No, I mean down here when we had the classic radio station. That belonged to Radio 1. It was that. It was Hot in Here by Nelly. It was Mom Playing Tricks on Me by Ghetto Boys. That was them three. You don't hear them shit a lot.
Yep. Yeah, Ashanti got the guarantee. Now we go to round 14.
Mm-hmm.
Cause round 14, I think I was like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing a Jaheim song.
It's a feature. You can throw features in there.
Would not have played the song.
Huh?
I don't care if it's Fabulous So Into You with Ashanti is a guaranteed win.
All right.
For Ashanti.
Luckily, let me say this. Luckily, Ashanti played that song against this record because it depends on whatever song Keyshia Cole played, I would give it to Keyshia only because the Ashanti version of So Into You just really don't exist anymore after, it got rebooted and shit, you know what I'm saying? To me, it don't really
that Jaheim song with Keyshia Cole should never be played again. Have you ever heard a song that just stops you in the tracks and you just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Cut that shit off.
Yeah, that's all really.
That was me. That was me.
That.
Yeah,
Ashanti can tie this shit up for 7-7.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this.
Watch like I thought it was.
Yeah,
Girl in the Movies versus
I'm at 10-4.
Oh no, Keyshia Cole win this one. The Sean Paul record.
No, I'm giving that to Keyshia. No, I'm giving that to Keyshia only because
that Sean Paul record so fire.
Bam,
that's fire.
I missed the reggae era of music so fucking bad when reggae had that run and you get to catch you a nice little wine in the club. I missed it.
I ain't really big on reggae records like that.
I'm not it either.
This one right,
that shit right there.
Hey,
fire.
Bro, if you ever caught some work, well, I'm pretty sure before you got married, if you caught some work to this, Wayne wanted No Letting Go, bruh, must say anything Sean Paul touched anything, that shit was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Jay-Z said.
He said that's why Jay-Z what?
I guess apparently.
Hey, Sean Paul is not alone in that.
I heard Girl in the Movies and I was like, what is this? I've never heard this song.
That was on the first album. I know the record. I'm like,
I've never heard that song. Ever.
But
I don't know that record. I don't know that record.
Nah, I mean, hell, Sean Paul getting cut out by Jay-Z over
Baby Boy.
Baby Boy. I mean, look, he ain't the only one because Hell, Slim Thug and Jay-Z almost damn near got cussed out. No, Slim Thug and Bun B, my bad. Slim Thug and Bun B damn near got cussed out over the check on the video.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Look, the moment Hov started claiming Beyonce publicly, all that other niggas in the room watching, dancing and shit. Nope, you gotta go. You got to go.
Oh well, that video, because she was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was.
I didn't know anything about the Baby Boy video. I think I heard some shit about the check.
Oh, the Baby Boy shit is old. It seems like that shit come up every 3 years.
I never heard about it.
It's like every time Sean Paul comes out with an album, he talks about that. Like, oh man, remember that time? Like, nigga, we heard you talk about that shit before. But yeah, Keyshia Cole win that one. Let's go around 16. Mesmerize versus Let It Go. Keyshia Cole, Let It Go to me is a Joker, big Joker.
High Joker too. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, Let It Go's winning that one.
We all feel the same way.
Yeah,
Mike, what we at? Ashanti,
8-7.
Oh,
8-7 or 9-7.
He's at.
Wait, it was a tie. It was a tie, and then
it's round 16. We're around 16, so
Keyshia Cole was up 2 right now.
I'm at a tie. I'm at 10-6. I'm at 10-6.
Yeah, he took off on us. Round 17, Ashanti Foolish versus Keyshia Cole, Never featuring Eve.
Foolish is a Joker here.
Here's how she killed you. She brought Foolish and then she brought it back and played Unfoolish right after that. Mm-hmm. So she double killed it.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
but they don't have that on the track. They don't have that on the track list though. She didn't. She could have technically played "Unfoolish" as a actual song like that. It could have been like that. Didn't know.
Yeah, but she played straight. She blended it right into the Biggie verse. So that's on my playlist.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to round 18. Ashanti with another song that I hate. Oh, The Way That I Love You versus Keyshia Cole. You Complete Me. I've never heard You Complete Me. So
this is I told you, this is when she started really just taking off on her ass. That's another Ashanti win.
Hey, which Keyshia Cole record is this? Yeah, no, that's a no.
Yeah.
Both of these songs is actually a no for me, though.
Keyshia Cole with Remy Ma and French Montana, You versus Ashanti, Don't Let Me.
I was today years old when I knew Keyshia Cole had a song with Remy Ma. And who's that? Who else is on this song? French Montana. Yeah, I didn't know about that record. Didn't know about it.
I'd say
you didn't.
I didn't know about that song. Didn't know that she had it.
Because this is when, a lot of times, this was definitely when she was at that point. It was like, I want to play a song. And it's like, no, sis, don't play that record. Don't do it.
Left a couple records on the table she could have played. She could have played that Game record. She could have played that Game record she had.
Yeah.
She played the Game record. Or she could have played the Jeezy record, too. She didn't play the Jeezy record.
Yeah, that song is a song that I was like, what song is this? And the wife was like, you ain't never heard this song? I was like, no, I ain't never heard this song from Ashanti.
So could have played Dreaming, but she sure didn't.
Yeah.
She could have played Dreaming. She could have played that. That was fire. This
is Keyshia Cole by default to me.
Which one?
Round 19. You.
Oh. Just off the strength of the features?
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know about that one. Let me see. I guess. Hey, but what did Keyshia Cole play last though? Keyshia Cole didn't play it last. She didn't. That was weird.
Yes, she did. She played. I Don't Want to Be.
Oh, okay. They don't have that on title. They don't have that on here. They don't got it on here. I'm looking at the title. I'm looking at the title track list right now.
And Ashanti played Always on Time anyway.
Yeah, that was gonna win anyway.
So this is about to be a tie, right, Bang? Or no?
Yeah, I got a tie. Brando don't have a tie.
It's a tie.
No. We have a tie. Brando.
I told you. Ashanti ran off on it in a minute, so it went 13-7. That's why I had it at the end. It was 13-7.
On a 10-0 run. She went on a 10-0 run with him.
Oh, it was a tie.
Was it okay? So, what are some of the things that you guys may have learned from Verzuz on Thursday? Was it anything that you learned? Was it anything that surprised you? Like, what was What was your overall thoughts about this battle and what came out afterwards?
I was very surprised at how nice Keyshia Cole's titties looked.
That's why I brought Brando in this conversation, because I'm going to refrain. No,
that's the first thing I was surprised at.
Now, wait.
Let me
compose myself. I'm like, yo. I feel like you done brought up a dang what was it? The Sable Jacqueline bikini contest, and Jacqueline was like, nah, them titties coming out. That's what I thought you came out with. But yeah, okay, all right. Also real shit. One, I learned that Keyshia Cole definitely was she front loaded, I think, a lot of her set.
Front loaded, yep.
She definitely front loaded a lot of her set. Ashanti kind of kept it even, playing some records that, of course, were from them later albums. It was like, I guess, but she came in strong at the end. And for a third time, I'm glad they finally got to do it. So now I don't have to like worry about it. And the fact that even with, what I'm saying, all of that going on in terms of the delays and shit, they still got 1.2 million at one point on IG. And they ain't telling how many people watching on YouTube or on Apple Music, things like that. So I'm really hyper appreciative. Also, I didn't realize that. Well, hell, if Gucci and Jeezy can hash their beef out over some money in Verzuz, then I guess Keyshia Cole and OT Genesis can do the same.
Yeah.
And also, them titties were titty, and I'm sorry, they weren't.
It was, it was one part of the battle that was hilarious when she said she wanted to stand up, and all you saw was her chest. And I turned around like, wait a minute, what's going on? I was like, what's going on there?
That dress,
that was a she hormone.
That dress was in a heavyweight fight with them titties, I swear to God.
Yeah,
Ashanti kept complaining that them shorts she had on were very restrictive for the pom pom. I'm like, so everybody having issues tonight. I bet.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, Ashanti said she was having some technical difficulties with her outfit as well in her area.
Yeah, it was like this. No, because Ashanti Keyshia had the yitties out, and Ashanti was like, "Yo, we don't want to see no functions. Don't have the girls come." I was like, "Shit, I had to do something to compete with your super thick ass," and I was like, "See, now y'all like acting like drunk homegirls. I appreciate this so much. Y'all are so this is camaraderie. This is sharing. It's beautiful community right now."
I'm gonna refrain. I had a long conversation about the busted challenge.
I am single. I can make these statements now, Miriam. I apologize.
But I apologize, Miriam. But for me though, what I got out of it is I mean, at the end of the day, I understand why we got this versus. I mean, Ashanti and Keyshia Cole, they laid their stamp down on the R&B game while they were really relevant and shit like that. So I appreciate. I'm one of those. I'm a fan. I mean, I was Keyshia Cole crazy. I was like crazy for Keyshia Cole when she first came out. But at the end of the day, I can't front on the music that they made either. Like Keyshia Cole and Ashanti had bangers. They had a nice run, in the R&B game. So I appreciate what them ladies did for the culture, and shout out to them and salute, bro. I mean, they might not have like a Brandy and Monica type catalog, but
Nah, but they got their ones, and they got their ones.
They definitely got their ones.
And I will say this: the I Changed My Mind video lives rent free in my head. He's been walking with the blonde weave by the car through Oakland.
Oh yeah,
rent free in my head. It's like, oh, this is good. Now this, I had to settle in. Like, oh, you got some go. Okay, wait a minute.
All right, man, Brenda. Before we let you go, I gotta ask you one more thing. Houston is going through a terrible time sports wise. You have James Harden who got traded. They traded James Harden
while he did it.
Yeah, they trade,
and took off a fat suit while he did it.
Yeah, they traded him to Starlets,
Onyx to Starlets, yeah, he did.
He went to Onyx to Starlets. He did lose. He did go on a 72-hour juice fast to lose weight to be ready for his debut in Brooklyn. You have Deshaun Watson, who is no longer being quiet about his situation. You have your Houston Texans, who interviewed Josh McCown for the head coaching position. The funny thing about Houston is I just knew for sure after Brian Daboll didn't get the job at the with the Chargers that maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying, that they might be like, yo, he's gonna get the job. They just can't announce it yet because he's still in the playoffs.
Right.
But if we're interviewing people like Josh McCown, that means the job is up. Your Astros are cheaters. Damn, like, what are we doing here in Houston? Like, y'all out?
Dirty.
I mean, Victor Oladipo's there. John Wall. John Wall was traded from Rose Bar to Onyx.
He was. What's
going on?
What's up with John Wall? He hurt, ain't he? Ain't he hurt again? Like, this nigga can't stay healthy.
He playing tonight against Dallas.
Shout out to my boy Sterling Brown though. Y'all got a real one with him though.
We got one with him and Jay Shante.
Sterling Brown.
Look at Maywood. Look at that. Maywood ain't ghetto. Y'all got
ain't ghetto, nigga. Shout out to Sterling Brown. My boy.
You know what, Mike? Bang. I've been saving this particular rant I've had in my spirit, in my bones.
Here's the perfect time to let it out for you, right here on our platform. Some Dude Pod. You got it.
All right. I was actually writing something out, but I'm like, fuck it. I might as well say this straight from heart. So, you know how you have golden eras, right?
Yeah.
Every particular sport, every particular city has a golden era, right? The golden era for Houston sports was between September 2017 and May 2018. That's between the time we got Justin Verlander at the Astros all the way to winning the damn World Series. I don't care if we banged on trash cans to get there. You not taking that shit from me, what the fuck soever.
Hey, y'all won.
Exactly. And then 2 years later, when I'm in the fucking in DC for a World Series, what happens? I ain't even got to that point yet. See, I'm skipping ahead. See, this is what this shit does. So from September 2017 to May 2018, let's just go by what happens right here, right? We win a World Series, 7 games against the Dodgers. Beautiful, right? The very next day, Deshaun Watson tears his ACL.
Oh, that is in practice.
After showing his ass against the damn Seahawks. Mm-hmm. That's that, right? Then you like, oh, well, damn, well, shit. Well, fuck the Texans season because, I mean, if Deshaun ain't playing, so what the fuck, right? Then fast forward to, I don't know, May, the Rockets win Game 5 of the World Series. Not Game 5 of the World, Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals, right? Chris Paul goes up for a layup, tears his goddamn hamstring.
Oh, shit.
All he had to do was not shimmy in Steph's face. I'm pretty damn sure we still would have went to finals. We would have whooped LeBron. LeBron still probably going to LA, but we would have got that one, right? So now you have a period where it could have been, hey, your baseball team won the World Series, your basketball team won the finals for the first time in 25 years, right? Yeah. You're good. And your football team has a franchise quarterback. Let me relay the things that have occurred after May 2018. Right? Just go on the list here. So, for May 2018, the basketball team is like, hey, we're not re-signing Trevor Ariza. I wouldn't re-sign Trevor Ariza. No, he went over everything in Game 7. Why bring him back, right? He won $15 million a year. No, don't need to do that. Cool. The Astros are like, yo, so we won a World Series. How about we re-up the ante? Let's get Garrett Cole in this bitch too. We gonna really kill these niggas. Bet. Perfect. Cool. Texans are like, all right, look, Deshaun gonna come back. We're gonna come. We're gonna be balling straight. Cool. Deshaun's first playoff game is in January 2019. They get their ass ran by the Colts.
Yeah.
Win the division, get ran by the Colts.
I remember that.
What year was this?
This was 2019.
2019.
Okay.
Coach ran their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like a fountain.
Yeah. Before then, even though you had arguably the best two pitchers in baseball, you end up getting screwed in the ALCS because the umpire didn't want to call a call. So now you end up losing that hole in 5 to the Red Sox, who, I don't know, guess what they did? They cheated.
They was banging on drums too.
They was acting like Timberland at the lunch table, my brother. That's what they was doing. So then you got that, right? Fast forward 2019, it's like, oh shit, we got the Warriors again. I bet we've been talking about this shit all year. We've been chirping at Warriors fans all year on Twitter, all year on social media. Clint Capella talking about, I want the Warriors.
Got that ass ran.
You let KD get hurt game 5. Perfect time to take over, win this hoe, right? You have everything in your power. Does it happen? No. You lose game 5. Game 6, you at home. You ain't even got to worry about 27 missed threes in a row like last year. You ain't got to worry about that. It's just play the game. By the way, Steph's having his worst game ever to start.
Yeah.
What happens? Second half, this nigga goes off for 33 on your ass.
I remember that.
And Andre Iguodala turns into his own splash, brother, and knocks your ass out the playoffs.
Talk your shit.
So now you looking sad as the fuck again because of the Warriors. So you're like, oh my God, we lost to the Warriors twice. The Texans, I mean, we got beat up in the playoffs. Still gotta have this head coach that really ain't about shit, but whatever. The Astros, the Astros gonna run it back. That's cool. That's what's up. You didn't trade Chris Paul for Russell Westbrook. You trade Chris Paul for Russell Westbrook only because your star player is like, hey, I don't think this can work for me, Chris. So let's trade him for my homeboy. And while we trade him for my homeboy, why don't we trade our entire draft future for the next 4 to 5 years?
Yeah. Damn.
Which now makes me think I don't ever want to play spades with James Harden ever in my life. I don't want to be on that nigga domino squad. None of it. None of it.
Damn.
So that happens. And you're like, what the fuck? I mean, Westbrook and Harden. This could be cool, but I'm sorry, I forgot. Russell Westbrook, for all his energy on the court, is a regular ass, disciplined ass nigga off the court. Whereas my star player is in the strip club kicking it with rappers.
I didn't realize how disciplined. let me interrupt. I didn't realize how disciplined Russell Westbrook was off the court. It's weird. He's a backwards Gemini. He's OC on the court, but he does everything right off the court. He practices hard. He does everything right in practice. He challenges his players, his coaches, but he does it respectfully, all of that. But then he gets on the court and he's Kyle Lee Watson.
Chill on that, Russell. Westbrook, my guy, fam. Chill out.
He is. I love Westbrook. But he said this wasn't going to work because his homie, he didn't realize how Buddy is off the court. So he was like, yo, I got to dip. And James was like, yeah, this is what I do, fam. So, yeah, maybe this ain't the best for you.
Hey, fam, I'm sorry. I be kicking it in Vegas midweek.
Right, yeah. Like, this is wild to me. But then when you look at Russell on the court, he's OC as hell. It's like, bruh, what happens when the game starts? He's Kyle Lee. He officially became Kyle Lee Watson when I heard that last week. What? This is confusing to me. But I digress. Go ahead and tell us about how Houston is Huff right now.
Yeah, man. This is how Houston is Huff right now. God
damn. And y'all traded away DeAndre Hopkins. What?
Oh, I ain't even got to that part yet.
I didn't get to my bad.
That's how wild this shit is, Mike. I ain't even there to that part yet.
Keep cooking.
So
you might well name, hey, Mike, I'm just letting you know, we named the podcast, the former podcast is Maywood Ghetto. and I got flack. So it's only right to name today's podcast how Houston is Huff now. Featuring Brandon Caldwell.
So then, and mind you, I'm just now I'm still in 2019. So 2019, you have literally the greatest Astros regular season ever. Ever. You got 2 Cy Young candidates. Everybody hitting. Ain't no damn cheating scandal because everybody's naturally hitting. You hit a walk-off home run against the Yankees to get to the World Series. And then you do the shit I always say. I say Houston is either going to win or they're going to lose in historic, embarrassing ass fashion. How the fuck do you have a World Series where you're the home team? So you have at least 4 games if it gets that far. You don't win 1. You have a lead in the 7th, a game 7. Your pitcher, your third ace, ironically enough, is cooking, dealing. You take him out.
Get that hurt off.
Next thing you know, Howie Kendrick hits a home run, ties it. Juan Soto, who is all of 21, gets his in. Anthony Rendon, who's from Houston, gets his in too.
Yeah.
And guess what? It is 6-2, game over, series over. The best team you ever had is done.
But we thank you for the food.
Oh, hey, look.
We ate very well at work because of y'all.
Yeah.
Shit, you gotta let that hurt go, fam. Let it ride. Let it,
man.
Let it, man.
So the calendar now turns to 2020. You beat Josh Allen in a playoff game in which he tries to throw it backwards to the fucking fullback. So hey,
wait, was that the game? That game was a classic though, right? That was
it was a classic. Ain't shit fucking game. It was
fire.
And again, it was once more showing you Deshaun Watson is literally one of the greatest goddamn quarterbacks in the league right now.
Yep.
Like right the fuck now. So you're like, cool. And then the very next Sunday, you go up to Kansas City. You go up 24-0.
Woo!
That's offense in football, right? You up 24-0. And instead of just punting the ball. Just punt the ball.
Kansas City was drunk in the beginning of that game, and then they turned around and passed the bottle to y'all and said, "Here y'all go.
You want a fake?
Here y'all go. Start drinking."
They got y'all ass washed, and they kept scoring because they was like, "Yeah, we go."
Yeah, I remember that game.
They went on a run I ain't never heard of in a football game in my life. How the fuck you go on a 51-7 run in football?
Y'all hear that hurt?
51-7.
It's all about Houston right now. I ain't never been to Houston. Right now, I feel for Houston right now. Mike,
January 2020, fam.
My heart.
January 2020.
Damn.
2 weeks after that, the damn cheating scandal comes down.
Yeah.
Him that built the whole shit gone.
Yeah.
The manager who's probably top 3 in the game, he gone.
I wish we would have got him, but
so you like shit. Damn. I thought 24-0 was bad. Fuck.
Damn. And then Deshaun, and then DeAndre Hopkins get traded for a bag of pretzels.
Here's how this works, man. Here's how this works. DeAndre Hopkins got traded the Tuesday before I left for Tulsa, Oklahoma to go learn about Black Wall Street. Nigga, I'm telling you this right now. If there was not a pandemic, the early aspect of the pandemic going on, motherfuckers probably would have found Bill O'Brien and beat his ass right on the spot.
And then he gets fired and they replace him with Romeo Cornell.
I didn't even get to that part.
My bad.
The Rockets look like they finally getting shit together because Westbrook is balling up out of his mind. I say of the most efficient season he's had in the league, and I'm like, oh shit. I think we fixed Russ. Russ don't look like he OC on the court no more. Russ look like he ain't fucking won. Okay, bet. We got something. Roll out the small ball lineup and shit that, pissed off half the fucking league because Daryl Moore is like, yo, we don't need a center. I say, we just gonna keep niggas 6'7" and shorter. I could play point guard at that, right? And I'm 5'6". So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Bet. Bubble happens. I'm like, well, it's bubble. I ain't cool. What was the one main rule of the bubble, Mike? I think you know this.
Oh, I forgot about homie. Damn.
Number one rule of the bubble: don't bring no hoes in the bubble. Secondly,
I forgot about Buddy.
If there is somebody in the bubble that is just working, you can't bring them back to your room.
Damn.
So Daniel House turned into the horny man. That's what the ace with his
he had to get his row off, fam. I don't blame him. He had to get his row off. But I
understand because I knew a story is gonna happen where it's gonna be somebody in the league that had to get their nut off. I understand, but why my team, bang? Why? We lose him for the fucking Lakers series. I mean, we were gonna win that hole anyway, but it wasn't gonna be embarrassing how we went out that hole too. Mm-hmm. So then that's that, right? That's that. Start the football year off 0-4. Head coach get fired. Thank God. Romeo is working at Romeo Cornell's new HC. I'm like, all right, bet. At least I know he's gonna coach us some nuts and try to go for it a couple times, whatever. Deshaun, literally, Deshaun balls out of his mind, is tweeting future lyrics.
Yep.
The media here don't know how to decipher this shit because there's not many of us in sports media. So people on Twitter gotta explain to these folks like, Doc is not being cryptic. He's just on his Uzi Vert future right now. Chill out. Just chill out. The baseball team is trash in the regular season. Then they're like, oh no, we're gonna turn up for the postseason. And sure enough, they do. Fam, the highlight of my 2020 sports calendar should not have been the Astros almost coming back from an 0-3 deficit in the LCS. It should not be the highlight. But it was. They came this close to going back to the World Series. You know where they would have played? The Dodgers. And where would they play the Dodgers? In Dallas. You know how much you don't get many good sports stories like that.
Man.
The most hated team in baseball playing the one team that felt they are so aggrieved because they felt like they cost them a World Series in the one city that would never want to see the Astros win.
Man.
Oh, and then, my star basketball player wants to let down my new black general manager for basketball.
And coach.
Oh, I forgot. All the owners are broke boys. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, they proud
boys. Fertitta, Jim Crane, Cal McNair, all idiot broke boys. I'm sorry, I forgot about that part. I left that out. I feel like Bomani running off a damn Falcons shit right now. God damn. So,
the fuck?
Wow.
These niggas got the goddamn shit on. The damn salt and pepper shit on.
Oh yeah,
came out with the cameo thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, I might watch it.
Don't watch that part. Like, no, he came out with the cameo joint. Like with the cameo word up.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah, he came out with the cameo thing. But
man. So we are in October, I think now, right? We're October. James Harden kind of wants out. Yeah. James Harden don't even want out in like the simple way of just want out, where you just play your shit and let your agent do the shit and do it for you. Nah. Oh, I forgot. No, his mom's his agent. Whoops, my bad. Forgot to tell you that part. Yeah, his mom. At the moment, his mom was his agent. Then he finally got an agent to help facilitate the trade. So
you didn't know that, man? I didn't know that. I didn't know his mom was his agent. I didn't
know that. Baby, I'm just gonna feed you. I'm just gonna feed you this chicken. You're gonna get fat, and they're gonna have to trade you.
Crazy.
So then, Tillman's like, "Yo, I'll give you 2 years, $100 million. Be the first $50 million a year player in the NBA." James like, "Nah, I want out." Talk about, wait. You want out of a situation that you created. If that ain't the most toxic nigga shit I've heard in my life. How you want to break up with a chick and you did all this shit? Ain't nobody tell you to want to.
We here because of you, fam. Yeah, I just want out now.
Ain't nobody tell you to do. You
I don't want to be here no more. We're never gonna win.
Dog, they did all this shit for you. You are the only person that can fly on Tillman's private jet to Vegas or Arizona or wherever the fuck.
They was doing it on their private jet.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Was this in the Athletic? Did I miss this? Wait, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Because when Dennis Rodman went to Vegas, he went on his own.
Yeah.
They gave him the plane?
Yes, they gave him the PJ, man. And here's the wildest shit. I actually did the stats on this shit. This nigga was average. Like, they let him, like, if there was 2 days off between games, he going to Vegas right quick fast to party and come back.
That's hilarious, B.
He did that the 2019-2020 season, right? Before the bubble.
Yeah. That is hilarious.
Doc, it was 10 games. They had only 10 opportunities to do this shit. Because if James was like, yo, we got 2 days off, bet, let me go run this up right quick. James would come back and play out of his fucking mind. That's the wildest shit about it. James averaged like 38, 11, and 7 off 2 days rest. And the Rockets went like 8-2. The only times they lost were to the Grizzlies and to the Lakers. And that was technically like 2 days apart when that shit happened. So yes.
Wow. They gave him the plane?
The PJ,
and he said, I want to go?
Again, the most toxic shit I've ever heard of in my life as a sports fan. They gave him everything. If you want to talk about how like Dan Gilbert and them treated LeBron the first time he was in Cleveland, no, this was worse. They gave this dude everything.
I'm perplexed right now. I'm confused. Like I've heard some wild shit in my day.
Yeah,
of being in this business. And I've heard wild shit that I won't say. But if your owner give you the plane to go fuck off, and he was gonna give you $50 million.
Yes.
How the fuck do you go to Brooklyn to Starlets?
That's hilarious.
Wow. I'm sorry, Brandon.
Yeah. So then when you finally trade him, you know, you're like, oh, deal's done. Right? Who we getting back? Oh, we getting Oladipo. Cool. We get draft picks back. Even better. Yeah, that's what's up.
Wait, but you skipped. Y'all traded Russell Westbrook first. That was the first.
Oh, well, no. Trading Russ for John Wall was actually a good thing.
That was a good thing.
That was a good.
Okay.
That was a clean wash.
All right.
It's more.
The last game he played as a Rocket was against the Lakers.
Oh yeah, that's the LeBron 3 when he turned around on that.
Yeah, that nigga did a 2K celebration in real life.
Yeah, he was looking like a 6'6" me.
Yes.
And then he went on a 72 hour juice cleanse and looked like Mike.
Mind you, I ain't never seen him this big in my life. Now, mind you, James Harden is kind of like bulky. Like he's come up to the station a couple times. I'm gonna say that moment when he was talking shit about Giannis winning MVP, that was at the station.
Yeah,
when he went live on Sports Center. I've never seen him look like that. And that was in blue. That nigga looked like the goddamn you remember fucking Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah.
He looked like Violet, my nigga. That's what he looked like. I
just say he looked like me, but then he went on a 72-hour juice cleanse and came out looking like Mike.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. Like that nigga came out looking svelte. I was like, what?
And the crazy thing is everybody was joking about the fat suit.
No, we weren't. We weren't joking. It literally looked like a fat suit was taken off.
Yeah.
He looked like he lost all the toxic weight. You know what I'm saying? You know how chicks, the bodies, the shift up after relationships? That's exactly what that looked like. He said he did it in 3 days.
In 3 days.
3.
Yeah, 72. Dr. CB. Hey man, hey look, Brando.
I didn't even get to the end with Deshaun won out. That's where I'm at. The end of it is now.
Deshaun the end of it is Deshaun won out. And
man.
And reportedly the Jets or the Dolphins, and the Jets is the number one team.
Man,
I
don't believe no fucking body that is not in this city or close to the Texans talking about, oh, that's where Deshaun wanted.
I mean, the nigga that said this shit is from San Antonio.
The Jets, nigga, the Jets.
Because they said that he liked Robert Saleh.
Yeah. So again, like, and then of course that's gonna leak out the day after. Yeah, fucking football teams like, yo, we're gonna holler at Josh McCown. Josh McCown, fam. You're try to hire the man's backup quarterback to now be the head coach. Wow. Now much is crazy. I forgot the football team is technically run by a scammer. Jack Easterby is a chaplain but in real life is a fucking scammer. Mm-hmm.
How? What?
Yeah, bro. Again, how is it that O'Brien's gone? Everybody from his staff is gone, but the chaplain who can sprinkle a little Jesus and a little, hey, work hard, all that in Cal McNair's ear. How he's still surviving, right? Everybody got something bad to say about Jack Easterby, and they're all right. Andre Johnson, the most mute superstar I've ever heard of.
Andre Johnson won't say shit. Andre Johnson would homeboy was that Cortland Finnegan asked, and they say shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like how he just whoops up. He is the Kawhi Leonard of football.
Mm-hmm. Mind you, Andre came out and said, "Stand your ground. Jack Easterby is not a good dude."
Damn.
They had a whole search firm to find a new GM,
and
they were gonna get home. They was either gonna get
Louis Riddick or Omar Khan
from fucking Pittsburgh
minorities, and
Khan was more than likely gonna be the favorite, right? Jack Easterby scamming ass gets in Cal's ear like, "Hey man, you know what? Think about it. Let God guide your decisions. Let him lead you to where you need to be." Like Tony Dungy can say whatever you want to say because he also said, "Hey, you got to run your football team how you want to run it." Nah, Jack Easterby saw the writing on the wall because Omar Khan was like, "Nah, bro, I don't want that nigga in my fucking building ever. Nah, he got to go." So what does Cal do? Cal goes and hires Nick Caserio, who was a solid dude in New England. But I forgot. When you tried to hire this dude last year, the Patriots damn near sued your ass for tampering.
Yeah. Damn.
So I'll put it to you like this. If the Houston Texans hire Eric Bieniemy after this Super Bowl, because I think the Bills are not going to beat the Chiefs on Sunday, it's going to be a great story. It's going to be a good game. I just think the Chiefs.
I got Bills Green Bay in my Super Bowl, so
I got. Ooh, shit! I don't even know how to pick the NFC. The NFC a little bit too crazy. Basically, it's like this: if the Texans hire Eric Bieniemy, Deshaun's staying. They hire anybody else that is more like a what the fuck pick. Y'all better have the most ridiculous trade package in NFL history.
The Jets
to bring back
Sam Darnold, 2 first-round picks. The second pick, god damn, Brandon.
But for Deshaun to say, you're telling me there's a chance. There's a chance.
That's the only one, bro. The only chance.
I kind of think that my theory is Deshaun was doing all of this to ensure Eric Bieniemy was the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they chose to go in a different direction, you all but guaranteed that somebody that you didn't want was going to be the coach. I think he wanted Robert Saleh or Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah,
and I think he wanted
the wildest shit is, and I talked to my guys at sports radio down here.
Yeah,
basically that was the two. Like the defense was like, "Yo, get Robert Saleh." Offense was like, "Yo, get EB."
Yeah,
and then everybody's like, "Yo, no, Deshaun's gonna be the main one on this team, so let him say what he want." Because again, they even told Deshaun like, "Yo, we kind of want your input on this."
And I think he wanted Louis Riddick as the GM,
mm-hmm.
and he wanted Eric Bieniemy or Robert Saleh as the head coach.
Yeah,
I think the issue was not that they picked homie from New England, not that they continue to go to New England. I think the issue was they went through the search firm, and they said these are the two to pick, and they was like, nah, we're gonna go in another direction, which already don't look good for your team. So if Deshaun Watson does this, you either force your hand for the trade or who you want as your head coach.
Yeah,
I think the only thing that's to keep it a buck, I think the only thing that's keeping Eric Bieniemy out of a job is that these motherfuckers is going on long playoff runs.
Yeah,
and I think some of the teams that needed head coaches can't wait. I didn't want him to go to Detroit, so that's that. I think the Chargers is well set up. But I'm shocked they went with Brandon Staley. I thought they was going with Brian Daboll with the Bills.
Yeah, because again, you literally have a franchise quarterback in Justin Herbert. Like,
yeah, I literally thought that's
or Jay Herbo, as they call him out there.
Jay Herbo.
I thought that's who was going to be that head coach. So when they got Brandon Staley, I was shocked. Shouts out to Detroit too, and Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell had the weirdest press conference of all time, but he hired Aaron Glenn as his defensive coordinator, and I just got alert that Anthony Lynn is going to be the offensive coordinator. So I'm kind of worried if I'm a Bears fan. Not even go front.
And well, Matt Stafford won out.
Oh, I know that, but that's cool because they get a quarterback with their first pick. So it's either going to be Justin Fields or it's going to be Zach Wilson at BYU.
Yeah,
but I love Anthony Lynn as a OC. I like him as a head coach.
Me too. I thought he did amazing. It was just the fact that you coached the Chargers and that team is hurt.
But you got they basically hired a former head coach and a future head coach. Dan Campbell.
Yeah,
don't call plays. He's basically going to be like the CEO of your team. He's
a rah-rah type cat.
There you go. So he could be the dude if he wants to, but you got somebody to run your offense, somebody to run your defense. I digress though. Just talking about the coaching jobs. I always thought that Eric Bieniemy was perfect for Houston. He didn't need. Just looking at this is nothing. I know people have been talking shit about but don't say nothing about the coaching tree of Andy Reid and all that shit. I don't trust the Andy Reid coaching tree on the offensive side because even Doug Peterson regressed.
He did, but he did. But also the thing about that coaching tree is two of the last three Super Bowls belong to that coaching tree.
Oh yeah, because one of them is Andy Reid
and the other is Doug Peterson. Yeah, so
what I'm saying is Peterson regressed.
He did, but then again, so did his quarterback.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. It's like they start off fast, and it's just a slow death.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ride with Eric Bieniemy because he's black. Period. Too. So I'm not saying he don't deserve a coaching job. Yeah. I think he should have been a coach last year. And I was like, shit, if these motherfuckers don't do you like that, go back to Colorado and turn that shit around and throw that shit in their face. What I'm saying is that he don't need to be in a position where they're drafting a quarterback and he has to groom them from the start. Absolutely. I've said here, I've said outside of here that those coaches that Andy Reid got is better with veteran QBs.
Yeah, as back like let me think. Let's scale this back. All right, so Andy Reid in Philly. So you had Donovan Cole. You had Kevin Cobb after they traded Donovan. Kevin Cobb got hurt. Yeah. Mike Vick shows up. Mike Vick turns out into basically Mike Vick 2010 is Madden Mike Vick. Like that is the Mike Vick I've always wanted to see, right? Yep. So then there's that. Then it finally goes bad because it's 13 years of head coach in Philly. You do all you do. It's understandable. So then he goes to Kansas City, gets Alex Smith to become one of the most efficient, effective quarterbacks in the league.
Bingo.
But the thing about it is he can't throw deep. He is a dink and dunk dude, but the way Andy Scripps calls shit out and basically schemes shit out, you can easily get somebody to get 4,000 yards in Andy Reid.
There you go.
So then they draft this dude from Texas Tech, who I don't know, he probably should have been drafted by the Bears if I'm gonna be honest.
Let's move on. Keep going.
Year one puts him on the bench. It's like, hey, we'll let you start the last game of the year. You know, we kind of out of it. It is what it is. We'll let you start last game of the year.
Yep.
Year two, he's the MVP.
Yep.
Year three, he's hurt. You know, it's kind of inconsistent because he's hurt and stuff. I think he dislocated a kneecap or something like that. It was wild. And then he just so happens to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
MVP. So now, if you're Andy Reid, it's almost like you Nick Saban. Like as long as I have this dude at QB,
I'm straight.
I'm great.
But speaking of Bears, you got Matt Nagy.
Yeah.
As your offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
He just started call plays. He goes to the Bears. They give him a QB that's basically still a rookie.
Yeah.
Doug Peterson gets Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
But who does he win with? He wins with Nick Foles.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is with Eric Bieniemy, I don't want him to get Justin Herbert.
Nah, I don't want him to get Justin Herbert.
I want him to get Deshaun Watson because I think that his QB, the people in his tree work better with a more established quarterback. And then plus, I also don't want to see him go through some growing pains with a rookie where you grow him and then all of a sudden he get fired, you know what I'm saying? Because now they want to give somebody else the goddamn reins to this person.
Exactly.
So that's why I always said and I always believed that Eric Bieniemy was the perfect coach for the Houston Texans. What happened, however, is the Houston Texans played themselves and now they shit out of luck. Well, this is what we're going to do because the Ashanti shit was good, and then you told us about why Houston is fucked up, and I didn't expect that. That shit was very educational. So we're gonna wrap this up with a couple of rapid fire joints. So real quick. So first of all, half of the people that listen to this podcast from Milwaukee, I just want to say that y'all this close to being the Atlanta Hawks in the 1990s.
He's not lying.
Yo, hear
me out, Mike. Hear me out, Mike. Hey, I'm sorry, but trading the capital that they traded for Drew Holiday, I love Drew Holiday, but the capital they traded him for is the same capital they could trade for Brad Beal right now, but they could have got James Harden for. They are now fourth. In my opinion, they are fourth because the Philadelphia 76ers are much improved. You got the Brooklyn Nets who's doing what they're supposed to do.
You still got the Heat.
And you still got the Heat.
Miami's trash.
Here's what I'm saying by that. What I'm saying by that is this though. What I'm saying is by that is this. They're still to me third or fourth.
Okay.
Which means to me, they're Eastern Conference semifinals. That's the Atlanta Hawks. You probably win that first round. Second round, though, that's it.
Oh, Boston. We forgot Boston.
So, that's the other thing.
I'm not going that far. I think with fourth. You got Brooklyn, you got Philly, you got Boston, then you got Milwaukee. Yes. Milwaukee is better than Miami.
Milwaukee, and that's the team that I meant. Excuse me, not Miami. Boston. Milwaukee has to find a way. They got to figure it out.
Yeah.
They have to find a way to get Brad Beal away from Washington, or they are in the ghetto. They're going to just go to the Eastern Conference semifinals. Giannis is going to be Dominique Wilkins. It's always going to go up against Mike or Larry Bird or Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. He's going to be Nick with 2 MVPs.
Right, that's it.
We don't even really respect the 2 MVPs. It's like, oh, you had good stats on the best team in the regular season.
Yeah, so Mike, you gotta let them know. You gotta let them know.
All right, I'm gonna talk to the fam. I'm gonna talk to the fam in Milwaukee and see what they gotta do.
Mike, I'm just telling you this, bro. So if your star player is the defensive player of the year, and on the other side is the best player in the world, but you're gonna stick Drew Holiday on the best player of the world, you don't want none of that smoke?
Kevin Durant pushed him
You're right.
to the ground, fam, and
Right.
bumped him. Right. And bumped him. Gee.
Look, they already saying the nigga ain't got a mid-range game, B. If they are treating him like Draymond when it comes to outside three.
Kevin Durant pushed that man and bumped him. He bitched Giannis. They're fourth. All right, that's it. Giannis versus Philly now. Damn, man. He should.
That's the way Embiid playing right now. That's the way Embiid playing.
Embiid is like MVP right now.
Embiid playing out his mind.
Mike, didn't I say Joel Embiid is gonna have the season he should have had last year?
You said it.
All right. Brandon, give us the lowdown on Megan Thee Stallion's court date.
Oh shit! So
is it just real quick? Is it still on? When is the date?
It's set for February.
All right, set for February. Is Tory Lanez going to jail, or are they gonna settle out of court?
He's probably going to jail.
So that's what I was thinking. Like dead ass, I was thinking that if this, I don't think this is gonna go to a jury.
At first, I thought so as well, but again, the way that side has been maneuvering, I'm really thinking there ain't no way Meg's going to settle this. Because again, like,
so is Meg going to get on the stand and point at Tory and say he shot me, just like is that what you're telling me is going to happen?
If the Los Angeles County District Attorney calls her,
Megan is going to point at Tory and say, "Daddy, you shot me."
Mike, you know, point and say, that's what's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna go.
This nigga Mike Stewart, he's gonna get on stand and point. Do you know the man who shot you?
Right there.
Hey, it wasn't me. I didn't run the CNB. It's Kareem Akbar. He was the smart brother at the bank. That's what you went with it, Mike.
Oh my God.
Oh, man,
shit, fam. Yo, but here's the wildest shit. The wildest shit is a random ass blog.
Oh wow.
A random ass Twitter blog in the form of like Say Cheese and shit. They took a screenshot of the court shit, right? And the shit said no current information. So they screenshot it, posted it up, circled the whole, no current information. The charges got dropped. And you know how shit works on the internet. So I'm looking at it because me being the journalist that I am, I'm like, all right, let me go look this shit up for real. So I see the page. It says, no current information. I'm like, all right, cool. But I've researched a few court cases in my lifetime. I'm like, wait, there's additional information. Let me click this other tab that says events. It says, let's say the initial court date, October. Another court date, October. Another court date, December. Court date, January 20th. It says pretrial / resetting. Oh, they reset court dates. Okay, cool, fine. But now here I see the source then posted the shit.
Yeah.
My mixtapes then posted the shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is we doing? Every time I think we don't need to have a whole conversation on rules and basically dichotomy in hip-hop journalism, I look at shit just like that. I'm like, nope, we gotta have it. We gotta have these conversations.
My man Mike said they gonna point. Speaking of Carson Wentz, no, I'm gonna say that one a little bit later. Shaq versus the NBA players. James Harden. He basically told James Harden that if you don't win this year, like it's a bust. He basically explained what Brando has said today. Like he didn't. He had everything that he wanted and it didn't work. And you can't really say that he put his all in that. Do you think Shaq was wrong in the way that he addressed James Harden? Because what was that on First Take? He basically said, dude came up to him like, man, we supposed to be brothers, man. He was like, nah, if I'm your brother, I got to tell you the truth. Was Shaq wrong in that?
Christian Wood on national television called Shaq a casual. he wasn't lying when he said that. But then also, Shaq pays far more attention to the so-called superstars of the league anyway. That's really crazy. They pay him not to necessarily say, "Oh, this cat is good, this cat is bad." They pay him to entertain. And
I said he's Bobby Heenan this year.
Yeah, he's real Bobby Heenan, right?
He's on his Bobby Heenan shit.
Like if Charles is full Jason Whitlock when it comes to like social justice issues, then Shaq is Bobby Heenan, right? So was he wrong? No, because everybody. The fact that James Harden, Young Thug said for James Harden that James Harden don't got internet, then all of a sudden this nigga goes to Brooklyn, is tweeting, posting up on Instagram, acting like dressing like a full blown Brooklyn transplant. I'm like, word, fam, word. So again, do I think he gave it his all? In some cases, yeah. 2018, I think he gave it his all. He won MVP. Hell, he won it out before then. I forgot about that part.
Here's my theory on that before I take it to Donovan Mitchell. I think he did that in 2018 because he didn't win it in 2017.
Mm-hmm. He was salty about it.
I think that was salty year.
Yeah.
And to me, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just speculating here.
Right.
But I think 2018 happens because 2017 happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's when I put that James Harden is the worst superstar joint because how he went out. But, you know, the players had made him MVP of that bunk-ass award show that should never happen again, and it hasn't. But Steph Curry wins unanimous MVP, and I think he was salty about that shit. But that birthed 2018. But I also think when things hit a fever pitch, I don't think he could do more. And I think he posted from there. Now, with the Donovan Mitchell thing, I'll say right now before I pull it to y'all, I think this is when I officially knew that Shaq was playing to him. Because I love Donovan Mitchell. Mm-hmm. And while I think Donovan Mitchell was dope, ain't no titles coming to Utah. So he's one of those players where I'm like, yo, you don't have another level because another level for you is actually going to the finals.
Or the Western Conference Finals.
Or the Western Conference Finals. And I don't think because of the team that's in front of you, that's not going to happen.
Hell,
but I do think Shaq was wrong in the way that he did that.
Oh, no, he was wrong with Donovan Mitchell. He definitely wrong with Donovan Mitchell. But, Bang, I take this to a point that you said on an earlier episode back in the summer when they had the bubble.
Mikey listens to the show. See, that's what I'm talking about.
So
other niggas just talking about some go live. Like, no, he listens. Fuck them.
Yeah. Remember, now mind you said this was the intramural championship, right? Back in the summer when they had the bubble.
Yeah.
Remember, you also said that this is gonna really show you who plays when the hose is watching.
Yeah.
Versus who ain't. Look at Jamal Murray right now. How Jamal Murray look right now when the hose is watching?
Oh, okay. Matter of fact, I feel bad because that's like the one person or team that I literally forgot about. How is he doing, Mike? Because Mike,
I was like, Mike woke up.
They hit a nerve for you.
I swore on this nigga that he was gonna be like MVP season Jamal Murray, bro. Like he gonna kill. This nigga trash right now.
And look, I feel bad because I ain't heard shit about Denver.
All right.
Bad, bro.
But I give you what it is. I'm looking at it right now.
I didn't pick them in some FanDuel lineups. This nigga gave me 2 points. Like,
all right, hey, Bang, you want to know the real with Jamal Murray?
Because I'm Shaq right now. I only pay attention to superstars.
Shit.
19 points a game, 3.7 rebounds, 4.4 assists.
Yeah, that's Huff.
For him?
From what he did in the bubble, this is what you are now?
Hey, go find me TJ Warren stats.
Yeah, TJ Warren ain't shit neither. What we gonna find him for? For what? For what?
I mean, all right, look, here's the thing.
These niggas is really right?
Hey, wait. I will say this though. Hold on. Let me get it right. Hold up. Let me get it right. So, Jamal Murray, right, has had games this year where he scored 1,
Wait. Start over, because I took my headphones out. Start over.
Shit. All right. So Jamal Murray has had games this year. We scored 31 against Phoenix on New Year's Day.
Okay.
36 against the Timberwolves. They won both them games. All right, cool. There's a game last Sunday where he scored 30 against Utah. And then there are also games this year where Jamal Murray has scored the following numbers. 13, 14, 17, 9, and 5.
Hey, give me TJ Warren. Fuck this, because this all this is gonna do to prove my point. Niggas was coming in, which niggas was getting mad at me. Because I was like, yo, you ain't got no pressure in the bubble until you get to a certain point. So it's easy for you to snap off. Give me TJ Warren's numbers.
All right, so here's the thing. Wow, this is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna say, when you look at some stats on ESPN, they be like, hey,
Mike called these niggas export fitness ass niggas.
Oh, gym class.
All right, but here's the thing though. Here's the thing. TJ Warren has not played. He's not played very much this year anyway.
Oh, it don't matter. 4 games.
He's hurt. He's only played 4 games.
All right.
He's averaging 15. 15 and a half points.
Hey, bro, pick me up, bro. I'm finna kill these niggas, fam. All right, I got him. This nigga come in balling. That's Jamal Murray right now, B. So disappointing.
Mind you, and another thing about your homies up in Milwaukee, Mike. You know who is leading the Central Division right now? The Pacers, fam. You want to know who's a game out of first? Cleveland.
Cleveland. Hey,
you want to know who's 2 games out of first?
Cleveland looks like they
the Bulls.
The Bulls. Yeah. I ain't no Milwaukee Bucks fan, but my family is from Milwaukee, and they Milwaukee Bucks crazy. So I gotta hold it down for them. So, but hey, Milwaukee look like they looking like they need to get it together.
Yeah. All right, man. Where we at with this last one? This last couple.
Let's get this last one off. I gotta hit this bowling alley.
Yeah. Oh, my last joint right here, and this is my hot take. I say this for my hot take. Carson Wentz is the epitome of white privilege.
Oh yeah, but
now hear me out.
Go ahead.
The Eagles fired their coach, Doug Peterson, for their QB.
Yeah.
And they hired a QB under the tree of the offensive coordinator that he had success with. They hired Frank White's offensive coordinator. Houston has Deshaun Watson, who won't hire a coach or GM to make their QB happy, who's clearly better than Carson Wentz. I heard somebody say that that Philly wants to control their coach. That's cool, but clearly the regressed Carson Wentz got his way. And you have a top 5 quarterback who is black and Deshaun Watson. And their ownership said, nah, fam, we gonna do what the fuck we want to do.
Oh, no. It's
Carson Wentz is the epitome of white privilege, and how black quarterbacks are treated in the NFL is Deshaun Watson.
It's even worse.
Does Philadelphia plan on still Carson Wentz starting or some shit? Yes. I thought Carson Wentz wanted out.
Yes, they wanted out if Doug Peterson was going to be the head coach. They fired him. And Sal Paleantonio said that when they fired him, it increased the chances of him staying. Then they went and got that coach, who was the offensive coordinator, who worked under Frank Reich. But also, ownership told the people who interviewed that, yo, Carson Wentz is gonna be here.
So Jalen Hurts comes in and does good, and back to the ghetto you go, buddy. we go make this thing work around Carson Wentz. Ain't that a bitch?
There you go. All right, man, Brando. Before we close out, tell the people where they can find you. Byline and all that stuff. Tell the people.
So Brent Caldwell. You can follow me on Twitter at _BrandoC. You can find me on Instagram at BrandoC. I do have something coming up for Pitchfork in the next couple weeks. It's going to be another one of them Sunday reviews, and it's going to be about one of my favorite rappers from Houston that a lot of people sleep on to this day. That's as best I can tease it.
Okay. Well, interesting seeing that because and a lot of rappers that I can think of that we don't already know that that's Lil Kiki or some shit.
I'm gonna put Bang, I'm gonna put it to you like this. The man has once put out an album with the following things, and all following things actually happened. Dr. Dre did a beat, Nas is on a feature, Raphael Sadiq's on a feature, and DJ Premier did a beat as well.
All right, well, there we go right there. Hey man, make sure. Hey, this has been a funny episode, fam, because between y'all telling me about what happened with Verzuz, and then Brando really explaining to us how Houston is tough right now. Like this, Maywood is ghetto shit.
That's out the window, nigga.
That's out the window. God damn, Houston is the ghetto.
Houston is tough.
And y'all open. Rappers got shot all year in Houston and shit.
I forgot about Benny shit.
Texas is wild, boy. Y'all
wild, but Houston is the ghetto right now. We gonna pray for y'all, fam.
Pray for Houston.
We gonna pray for Houston. Yeah, man. But hey, man, we thank y'all for tuning in for another dope ass episode of Some Dude Pod. Make sure y'all rate, like, subscribe, download. Go ahead and get that merch. And yeah, Mike, go ahead and good luck in bowling today. I don't know how to bowl, so I don't even know what you say in bowling.
You come home, bro. We're gonna hit the alley, bro. See,
I'm not gonna be good at it. I'm just
for fun.
I'm just gonna bet. I'm just gonna bet and drink.
That's cool.
All right, man. Close us out, Mike.
Hey, man. Y'all already know, man. Some Dude Pod. It's your boy Mike B. And Jared Bang. Brando, we gone, Jack.